Hey! Hello, Cosmonauts. So check this out. I do this once a year. This is Wasteland. Let me show you guys around. Welcome to another episode of the Cosmo Show. As you guys can see, this is the Wasteland. It's like a live-action LARPing of Mad Max and then some. Anything you think of as post-apocalyptic happens right here. That's for 4 beautiful, amazing days and nights. Welcome to the Wasteland. This is absolutely amazing. So let's go check out some of the Wasteland, shall we? Let's do it. Here at Wasteland is a fully immersed situation. I'm talking about like 100% from head to toe. Non-stop costume and theme. If you look at the cars behind me, look at the place that I'm walking underneath, fully man-made, post-apocalyptic, like you're in that world. But I know what you're thinking. Look at all the safety features of it. What if I get heat stroke? Or what about the assholes that fuck around and like find out? We have full-on security and medical team here, so if anything, you're covered. And we got full-blown sheriffs and fucking fire department. But also at nighttime, the nightlife gets crazy. I'm talking about, we have a casino called the Last Chance Casino. We have several bars and saloons where you could drink, and it's all run on barter system. I love it. This is my 5th year. I keep on coming back all the damn time. And the other cool thing too, if you don't like Wasteland or the post-apocalyptic, they do have a Neotropolis Cyberpunk event that's smaller and intimate. But it's all glow in the dark and light up and everything. It's freaking absolutely amazing. But my favorite part is to walking into the main town, the actual city, and look at all these structures and craziness. I just freaking love it. I feel at home. So you should come and check it out. Definitely. For those of you that have watched Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome.
This is Thunderdome. Death is listening.
So check it out. Behind me is an actual real Thunderdome. I'm talking about the bungees and then some. Right now what they're doing is training. You can sign up online before the actual event and then come here on certain days at a certain time to learn the basics of the wires and the things you hit with. Absolutely amazing. I've had friends that have done it. I've signed up a couple times, but it gets really busy and packed and people always want to do it. I suggest check it out. We'll show you some nighttime footage of it. It's absolutely freaking amazing. Look at that. Fucking dope. The coolest thing about Wasteland is the people that bring on their own imaginative creativity to Wasteland to sell and barter town. I ran into my old employee friend that I haven't seen like since the days of Secret working together. And I'm like, you're selling hats and you're making awesomeness. So I'm like, Ace, take me back to that one time where you had the Epiphany.
Oh my God. It's such a long story, but I do remember I was working a shift with you.
Yeah.
And that same night, go down, back to my little apartment. And we do what the normal Hollywood person would do. Like, I'm out of weed. Maybe I'll just like go around and ask it off the street and find some weed. I'm like, go home. All right, time to go to bed. I'm like, wait, there's like something in this little cap of the weed. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll just sprinkle that on, see what's up with this. But boom, I accidentally kind of did something to myself. I'm pretty sure what I did is just dose myself. That was kind of like the starting moment where I kind of had like this epiphany, and I actually had like this weird apocalyptic vision. It was like this like strange like kind of vision where I was actually seeing people like in a wasteland like this, literally taking scraps, taking things of whatever and building a new world.
Yeah.
And something started to click in my head where I was like, wait, this is actually kind of what we need to be doing as a society. Of course, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like, things are now starting to kind of click. And me being on a trip, I'm like, what do I do with this energy?
You had like to call a Doc Brown moment.
Basically,
Changing the light bulb in the stool of like, I think it's a light bulb or a picture frame on the toilet, slipping it full flux capacitor.
Yeah, it's basically like this thing just kind of like, this Mind Over Hatter monster, Mad Max kind of mashup guy just went, and it just grabbed me. It was like, hey, this is kind of like what you kind of need to be doing now. And then for like the past 10 years, like ever since I've known you, I've just kind of been developing this identity through like rebuilding. There's so much like to tell about this, even though like this is just like what you would consider like costumes or just cosplay or just art. It really is kind of like a healing.
This is like a live action LARPing post-apocalyptic situation, and you need to have clothes, you need to have a place like the Barter Town. Everybody that has something participates into it.
Exactly, which is like behind the philosophy of Mind Over Hatter. It's really like there actually is wealth in the void. You can use what you got around you and use it like in a wise way or in a do it right now way. I just started picking up scraps off the street and started making hats like this.
The hats are absolutely amazing.
And like each one kind of started to have a story or kind of like a therapy behind it. At this point now, I've learned a lot about myself just through this. And so it kind of like you said, like a Doc Brown moment, it was kind of like this happy accident that just kind of formed out of this one crazy fucking moment. I really now understand the impact of what everyone's really talking about. And I feel like I kind of like got stumbled or tripped into that. Now I'm kind of like just understanding now who I really am now in this world, as well as kind of like this wasteland, because I kind of compare this to be the same.
It's the power of creativity. There are people like yourself that was like, I want to help others. I want to provide for others.
I kind of like given myself this weird responsibility. You know, in the outside world, I would be considered just a fashion designer. I feel like I'm more than that. And I thought it'd be more interesting to be like, I want to be the tailor of the wasteland.
Hell yeah.
I want to like tailor to these people who have this very specific, enthusiastic, like niche, who really love this.
The Calvin Klein of post-apocalyptic.
Basically. And then like, but
the
like,
Ralph Lauren of...
kind of like just kind of, like basically make it designer and distinct. Learn how to graduate from the basics. Like if you're like, you know, first year, come in here like, I'm just wearing cargo shorts and a shirt. Well, like, let's hook you up, bro. Like, let's get you, like, let's drop you in this world and start to play.
Pimp my body.
Basically, like, that's what this whole entire thing is, really. Like, we're playing our inner selves, really, of what we really...
Just like cosplay.
And so, like, it's like cosplay, it's like fashion, it's like, it's a spiritual kind of, like, upbringing.
And an armor.
Yeah.
And a freaking armor.
Yes, that's exactly... what it is, and that's basically what fashion is.
You feel protected. Nothing can hurt you, nothing can touch you.
Whether it's this kind of fabric or even actual fucking armor.
Yeah.
Like there's an actual emotional kind of like that you experience, and it's kind of how we go not only just through the wasteland, but it's how we go through day-to-day life. I'm pretty sure you had that one sweater or one shirt that's just like, I'm safe.
Yeah. Like, my question is, do you have an online store?
Yeah.
Yes. What is your online store? So we can pick up that those that can't deal with heat, because the heat is the main important part that drives a lot of people away if you get heat exhaustion and whatnot, because it does get hot. As you see, I'm dripping wet. You'll never see this anywhere else on Saturday episode. You're getting full-on wet, disgusting Cosmo.
Very real, like in character.
But it fits.
Yes.
It's not so good for YouTube, and thank my producer for the realness. Anyways. What's the website?
We have an Etsy. It's just Mind Over Hatter.
Mind Over Hatter.
We have a website, mindoverhatter.com, and of course, .shop. Thank you. Thank you.
Who's this lovely person?
This is my partner in crime. I would have not been here if it wasn't for her. She believed in me and like really pushed me. And you really got me here, and I would not be here without you. Like, you are really the backbone of this, and you really pushed me. You're alive.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Behind every great genius is the awesome, beautiful, amazing, talented, kick-ass of a person.
Yeah, I really wouldn't have been here if like she really kind of just gave me that boost. Yeah, I didn't believe in myself, she did. And I'm glad you did. And through this I found not only love, but like so much fucking more. I can't describe it, but it's this big thing that I've realized it is bigger than me, and that's why I want to share it.
Hell yeah.
Like, you know, not only with Wastelanders, but anyone who's just really into this, like, you know, knowing yourself. So yeah, We have an Etsy. Of course, we have an IG, of course, Instagram, Mind Over Hatter. Look us up. We're always doing stuff.
We do custom work as well. Hit us up over Instagram.
Yeah, and we're venturing off to Croatia.
Ooh.
And we're gonna go try some wastelands out there. This costume world that you think is like this out there, it's actually here now.
Yeah, if I could, so like all the costumes and the way that I dress up, if I could pick that one outfit every day, it would be this outfit. Out of all the cosplays I do, I'm like, this I feel comfortable in. I want to be in this world. I was hoping with certain people that were in the office. I was like, yeah, he's gonna push the red button. We're gonna all go to the post-apocalyptic world. And I can start fires. I know how to hunt and kill and like all that kind of stuff. So remember that, Cosmonauts. In the case of a real post-apocalyptic, we can dress you. I can feed you. There
You
you
know
go.
what we're fucking doing? We've been prepping for this. We were ahead of the game.
Yes.
I really think like if shit did go down,
Yeah.
I think a few people like-minded would just go like, all right, we're just starting the city here.
Yeah.
We're just barter like we do.
Yep.
We'll create our own currency. We can call it paradise.
We can. We really can. But you can camp bougie. There's just a lot of preparation, money, and ice.
A lot of fucking nice. Yeah, if you are stepping in to the wasteland first time in, please visit Mind Over Hatter. You know, we mind what matters, and that's you. Come on in, we'll set you up.
Ace, I love you so much. It's like a full circle.
This has been like fucking fantastic, and I felt like it had to be this.
Yeah.
It had to be this.
Likewise.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Love you, man.
I love you so much. And like, dude, I'm so glad you're part of the story.
That's what I call a successful wasteland. No wind, problems, few dramas here and there, you know, but other than that, a beautiful, beautiful 2024. I can't wait for 2025. I can't wait for Neotropolis next year. Definitely taking the Cosmo show to Neotropolis. You'll love it, cyberpunk and whatnot. But other than that, the world could be a wasteland of a place. Unless you have love, peace, chicken grease, air conditioning, an RV, no tent, because that's horrible. There's in the stakes, you have the reed barks, you know, the wind was blowing out of everywhere. It's just a pain in the ass. So get an RV if you come to Wasteland. Other than that, love, peace, and chicken. Bye-bye. Oh, hey, you guys still here? The episode's over. I mean, you can tune in every other Thursday for a new episode of the Cosmo Show. I guess in the meantime, you can check on these boxes, see some more content. Yeah. Ooh, how did that get up there? Ooh. Yeah.